Hey, yo, what's up? What's up? Holla at your boy, and welcome once again to the Patrick Smell Good YouTube channel, where the sin is always lovely and the sillage is absolutely divine. It is my pleasure, honor, and privilege to have you guys here with me once again. But before we get into today's fragrance for review, let's go ahead and take care of smashing that like button, give me the thumbs up, and go ahead and get your comments ready as we progress through the fragrance. And go ahead and subscribe to the channel and push the bell for all future upload notifications. So in other words, whenever your boy uploads a video, you will be in the know. How does that sound? Well, let's get right into the fragrance. For this review, we're going to take a trip to the house of Valentino, and we're going to talk about Valentino's Uomo Intense. Yes, Fragcom, I know you've heard much about this fragrance. I just want to throw my 2 cents in and let you know what the pastor thinks about this fragrance. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's begin by discussing the fact that this fragrance here is actually a flanker from the original Uomo that was also an iris-based scent, but it also had a hazelnutty component to it. This scent is a little bit different, and I'm going to tell you all about the differences here in this scent. Okay, let's get into the notes. With this particular scent, you're going to get some clary sage, you're going to get some mandarin, you're going to get some tonka bean, you're going to get some vanilla, and you're going to get some leather. That's what you have here in this scent. The note breakdown is not that deep, it's not that profound. You have about a handful of notes, but boy, does this cook together to make something special. All right, so let's talk about the initial blast of this fragrance. I'm going to go ahead and give myself a little bit here on my palm, and you'll be able to see the atomizer on this fragrance. And it's pretty good. I mean, it gives you a nice thick distribution there. When you first spray this scent, your nostrils are going to probably get accosted with a very herbal, yet slightly floral clary sage note. It is definitely present, but this clary sage note that opens up with the scent, it's accompanied by a very juicy, and when I say juicy, almost mouth-watering, it has a very juicy mandarin note. It's absolutely wonderful. So this scent is going to open up herbal, slightly floral, with a very citrusy component. Makes for an absolutely intriguing opening. It really does. Now, the opening there, you're going to stay there for about 10 minutes. This fragrance doesn't take too long to develop on my skin. You're going to be there for about 10 minutes. At the 10-minute mark, you're going to get a very buttery, prominent iris note that's going to jump out of nowhere. Accompanied with that beautiful, powdery, buttery iris, you're also going to be able to get a very dark and sweet tonka bean note. It's there, guys. That tonka bean stands loud and proud. It's there. So what you're going to end up getting probably within the first 10 minutes of the scent, you're going to get a very herbal, you're going to get a juiciness, and you're going to get a buttery iris there. And probably towards the end of the heart is where the tonka bean is going to come out to play. Absolutely wonderful, guys. Then if you give the fragrance probably another 15 minutes from there, that's when it's going to come into her own. And boy, does she come into her own. Because what I like about this fragrance is during the transition from the opening all the way to the base, I don't lose any of the scents. I do not lose them. The clary sage stays. The mandarin orange stays. The iris will stay for sure. And the tonka bean stays. So by the time you get to the base, you're going to have all of that complemented with a very rich, sweet, almost gourmandish vanilla bean with an animalic leather note. And boy, does this fragrance take off gorgeously. If I had to say what this scent does, this scent features the iris note with the leather and the vanilla. That's what I get out of this scent. It's absolutely wonderful, guys. Now, what you're going to hear a lot of people say about this scent is that this scent is close to Dior Homme Intense. Now, I am a Dior Homme Intense fan. I am a Dior Homme Intense connoisseur. Listen to your boy on this one. This scent is not like Dior Homme Intense. Do not fall for it. And I'm going to tell you why it's not like Dior Homme Intense. Because Dior Homme Intense features a very prominent leather and vanilla. So I'm sorry, take that back. Dior Homme Intense features an iris and vanilla. So in other words, it's iris sweetness. This particular scent is an iris leather. So those go in two totally different directions. Dior Homme Intense deals with a sweet iris. This deals with a very leathery iris. Okay, so it does not reflect Dior Homme Intense. Now, I will say this. It is very close to something in the Dior Homme line. And you know what that is? Right here. Dior Homme Parfum. This is the scent that's close with Valentino Uomo. Because you know why? This particular scent is Valentino Uomo on steroids. People may like this scent, but I can see how this one can be too much for some people. Valentino Uomo, guys, is a more tamed, probably more wearable version of Dior Homme Parfum. This fragrance here, I'm telling you, this fragrance is King Kong, it's Godzilla. This fragrance is Mighty Joe Young. This fragrance is all of the deadly dinosaurs from Jurassic Park. This particular one here, it's more toned down. It's more of a smooth operator, but yet it maintains the same DNA. Because even with Dior Homme Parfum, you're going to also get the leather, you're going to get the iris, and you're going to get some mandarin orange. So even the notes are very close, okay, guys? So that's the difference between this and Dior Homme Intense. I know a lot of guys are going to try to tell you this scent is close to Dior Homme Intense, but I don't get that. This scent is closer to Dior Homme Parfum. Just wanted to bring that out to you, okay? So let's go ahead and get into the performance of Valentino Uomo Intense. Let's talk about projection. Is this fragrance going to get up off you? Yes, it will. It's going to do the job. It's just not going to do it on steroids like this one, but this is going to do the job. When I wear this, I get between, I would say honestly, 3 and 4 feet of projection. Yes, 3 and 4 feet of projection with Valentino Uomo Intense. This is what I get. In terms of longevity, how long? 10 to 12 hours. 10 to 12 hours is what I'm getting out of this scent. Yes. So when you begin to talk about your sillage, will you get a scent trail? You bet your bottom dollar. I'm getting 2 to 3 feet on that. So will this fragrance possibly fill up a room? Bet your bottom dollar. Will people smell you when you pass by? Yes, they will. If you want to get noticed, look no further than Valentino Uomo Intense. Okay? Look no further. As it relates to the compliment factor, I wore this probably a few times in the winter. And to be honest, I didn't get any compliments whenever I wore this. I didn't. But you guys know what I say. Compliments are a byproduct of you liking the scent. Don't ever not wear a fragrance that you like because people don't tell you how good you smell. Wear it because you like it, and if they enjoy it too, it's an added benefit. Okay? So I didn't get many compliments when I wore it, but that's probably because I didn't wear it very often. But I do know in Fragcom, a lot of guys say this is a compliment magnet. Maybe I would have seen that if I would have wore it probably more than 2 times, okay? But that's the deal with me. What is the occasion for Valentino Uomo Intense? Let me go ahead and give it to you guys. In my mind and the way that I perceive fragrance notes, iris comes off to me as a very elegant note. It comes off to me as a very sophisticated note, even formal. So whenever I wear an iris-based scent, whether it be Valentino Uomo, Dior Homme Intense, or Dior Homme Parfum, La Nuit de L'Homme, Any fragrance that features iris, I'm going to wear that when I'm dressed. When I'm dressed. So if you're going out on a nice romantic date and you're dressed well, Valentino Uomo Intense will do it for you. If you have a formal banquet or something you're going to, a wedding or anything like that, Valentino Uomo Intense will do it. I would even wear this to church. I would. I'm telling you, I would put my suit on and think not twice about it and rock this scent. This scent just screams formality. This scent screams maturity. This scent screams grown man stuff. Okay? So whatever grown man stuff you got going on, you want to wear this scent. Now, what type of weather would you wear this in? Definitely wear this when it's not scorching hot. Okay? Don't do that. Maybe for an inside event, you could pull this, of course, when it's cold. Of course, when it's cold. Because that vanilla, that tonka, and that leather, it's going to work well in the cold, guys. But just make sure that you don't wear this when it's extremely hot, because that leather note can get really thick. And when that vanilla and that tonka bean comes up to add to it, I'm telling you guys, you may do a little bit of overkill. So whenever you wear this, just be very considerate of the season or the temperature that you're going to spend the most time in with this scent. And I think you're going to be absolutely fine. All right, let's go ahead and get into my rating. What do I rate Valentino Uomo Intense? You guys know on this channel, we do 5 stars, and I rate according to calling it straight down the line, okay? So with this particular scent, I give Valentino Uomo a 4.5 out of 5. You shoot 90% from the line with Valentino Uomo Intense. Guys, wear it right, wear it proud, wear it with confidence, and I believe you'll pull it off like a boss. Okay? Thank you guys for coming. I hope you enjoyed this video and look forward to more content on the Pastor Smell Good YouTube channel. Talk at you later.